And yeah, that was just weird as shit. I hope that it doesn't continue happening throughout my, this race. Otherwise, we're kind of fucked. I've tried everything to stop it from happening. So, yeah. What is this? Hopefully everything goes to plan and we don't have that issue again. We've got 6 minutes to race. This particular race will be a 30 lap race with the potential for rain and a few other bits and pieces. The tyres for this track will only be racing with hards. And yeah, sadly we will not be having a nice chill lobby again like we did last time. We will only be having an absolute smorgasbord. My global ranking, because I don't have one, yeah, it's nothing. But a 216.7 is commendable as fuck. I can only just beat the 223 mark. So I think the top 100 are going to be nothing but yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. That's a lot. Uh, from what I'm seeing, only one Aussie is actually in the top 100 of this track. That's terrifying. That people can just actually do this. 229 and a 228 for my friends. It's pretty good. So now we're just gonna wait for the first one, I think, and then it looks like I've actually fixed the stream, which is awesome. Go. So once again, 30 laps. This particular track, 5-minute qualifying. So this track's roughly the average time around here is 2 minutes 22 to 25 seconds. So you only get like a good lap. You get one out lap and then one push lap. And yeah, it depends on where you are, obviously, around the course. You could potentially push for a third lap, but I'd say it's highly unlikely that we'll be seeing that at all. Look, I don't know how this race is going to go. I think there's going to be full lobbies due to what happened last week, which luckily didn't affect me, but it did. It worked okay for me, I guess. I'm now first in the Queanbeyan region. And the Queanbeyan region actually has a population of just shy of 40,000 people. Now, not all of them people obviously play PlayStation, let alone Gran Turismo, but that's a pretty large margin. Myself versus, let's at least say 10,000 people. That's not bad. Um, I'm not complaining with that. Yeah, so this track is interesting. Lots of intricate turns and corners and whatnot. You're going to see something called Eau Rouge, and Eau Rouge is one of the nastiest corners on the circuit. You can very easily get it muddled up. Still don't know what the fuck. It prevents your car from spinning out. No one drives that on. Yeah, that's no fun either. I don't really drive with many assists on. It's getting to the point now where we're going to be driving without any assists. So with a minute to go, sit back, relax, and enjoy. There's the rain. And that's actually, this is the top of Eau Rouge, and you're meant to hit this at quite a large speed. I believe it's a 5th gear corner. It's a chicane, but it's, oh no, I think I would just call it a technical corner. Ah, the professor is back. Oh boy. And we have a lot more Japanese people. I am actually 160th in the realm of the Asia and Oceanic region, which isn't bad. I blame that on the large culling of all the people over the PSN network shutdown for the 24 hours. So, you won't be seeing much of this one here. You'll actually be seeing a lot more of this. This is my radar, and this will tell me when it actually starts raining and all that. For the first few laps, I probably will leave it on this one, but I will also be swapping over to that one. So they're very close to each other, which makes my life really easy. I just got to do one little flick of a switch, and it's being shown. So hopefully I didn't just like fuck myself over when I changed it all to the TCS 1, even though it's what I'm getting used to driving with this car. That's what I mean. That was Eau Rouge there, and that is, as I said, one of the nastiest corners in this game. So qualifying will begin now. The first place will get 69 points, and 15th will get 28. I'm kind of hoping to be middle of the pack between 5th and maybe 10th in the top 5 and the top 10. If I can get between those two numbers, I'll be we're pretty happy, I think. So we're going to let these guys go for a bit. We do like a little bit of space. Lots of people going out on the intermediates. I wish I could actually see more of what's coming down the track. I can't. Here we go. I'm also kind of curious to see how many Beamers they have, and I believe that is a Genesis or an NSX in my rearview mirror. Here we go. It is the Honda NSX. The trick here is to not touch that outside edge. As soon as you touch that, you're gone. That inside corner as you go in there, if you touch that, it just throws the car wide. So nice and soft in the braking zone. This is just the out lap once again, so don't have to push it too hard. Do a bit harder than what I am really, but just so you get good lap times. Yes, I can see the professor now. The professor showed up, I believe, during I believe the first one, actually. He binned it and caused a lot of accidents in the first one, which was the Suzuka circuit, I think. So that was terrifying. This is bad. So the track is rather slippery. I don't know how I didn't just slide out just then, but it should be right. Let's go around the corner, coming back around. See, the first lot don't quite understand how this game works, I don't think, because look at them all, they're just all bunched up. They're about to go into the first corner and they're all bunched up like that, and that's how you ruin lap times. I broke way too early then. I was not going to the speed of the track, so... Oh, that was a snap. Not a bad outlap though, but this is where we really need to start pushing it, so... Here we go. Nah, gone wide. It just slid out. That's what I mean. Like that corner there is going to be, it's just a noxious corner, and that is a 0.5 second penalty. That's going to invalidate my lap time, so I will be starting last. Damn it. That's really, honestly annoying, considering I did a 2 minutes and 22 second lap earlier in a lobby about, God, 5 minutes ago. Oh, a bit longer than actually. Maybe 10 minutes ago, sort of thing. So, it is what it is. It's annoying as hell, but, you know, that's racing. Definitely pulled a nice gap from the Professor. But we're obviously we are not racing, but it will be very short. So we're just under 35 seconds on the clock. This will be the final lap. I do not believe anyone's going to be pulling a third lap wonder, I should say. And yeah. Once again, this will invalidate my lap times no matter what I end up getting, whether it be the fastest lap or not. It will not count. 2:22.5. Now, I pulled a 2:22.3 earlier, and that's not fun. A 2:21.8. That's quick. So if I wouldn't have got the penalty, we're about to find out where I would have been. Now, once again, obviously qualifying is one thing, but racing is another. A 2:23 puts me into 7th place, and that's where I'm going to stay, I think. I mean, 8th. Maybe 9th? Will I get pushed down to 9th? So, 2nd, 3rd, 6th, and 9th actually haven't finished yet. Oh, and 15 hasn't either. Wow, Toki just blitzed that. I saw that. He was down the bottom, actually with me down here. We're about to see what this Supra does. Now the Supra could be good. The Professor ended up getting a whole 2 seconds quicker than me, so... Oh no, only a 1 second quicker than me, sorry, 1.3 seconds quicker. That's pretty good. 220. Wow, the Nismo around this course is quick. Wow. I think all these different cars do have their personal strengths of track, and so do the drivers, obviously. So this car, that particular car, and that driver might really enjoy this track. Personally, I don't mind it, but it's not my favorite. So remember, I am in 9th. This could put me actually down in the 10th place, and if it does, well, it does. I'm also not seeing any other BMWs, so that's interesting. So we got 2 New Zealanders, 2 Aussies, and a bunch of Japanese, and we all race really hard together. So this could be interesting. Let's see. Come on, what do we got? 2nd, 3rd, 7th, and 10th. Sorry. Okay, so 3rd has finished, 2nd has just finished. And that does indeed put me in the 10th place with, I believe, someone. I don't know, maybe Zinjan, or HG, maybe. They pushed me down, so I'm in the top 10. Yay! A lot of these guys actually don't have any points. thing. I'm actually the highest point leader here, and I am. And it's only because I got to do it 3 days ago. So. We'll see how this race goes. It's a 30-lap race. It takes like an hour. We really should be looking at the weather radar right now. What's the current time is what I'm kind of getting to. I don't know when this final will finish, but I need to... Alright. Current time, because if I need to... Alright. There was nothing. So I should be good for the first 5 laps of the race, and then we'll talk about, our strategy. Now I should have enough fuel to do this, so I'm not too worried about the fuel. I'm more or less worried about the tyres because I know what this track is like, and it can and it will piss down. I still don't understand the whole abstract part of this particular trophy. I still don't get it. I still think it looks stupid. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind to hold it or anything, or at least like compete for it, but I personally just find it stupid. I see me all the way down there flashing my headlights. That's pretty funny. And you can also hear me rev my engine. Everyone is going to be really quite close to each other. At least from first to second. Again, like first and second aren't that close, but everything from second back. Second back is going to be really, really close. Except me, because I did fuck it up. Oh, even I'm only 3.300th of a second, or like 0.300 off. So it is a rolling start, I did forget to mention that. Here we go. Oh, fuck. Now, it had been raining. Question is, do I just stay on one? I don't know what that cloud's doing. So a lot of us are probably on the intermediates. I've gone for the hard tyre. And I believe that is about to bite me in the arse. Yep, that's going to go bite me right in the ass. Yep. So I really did not study that any better than I could have. Wow. Well, this is going to be interesting. You can just hear it claw. Yep, that's it, just losing all traction. Oh, this is going to suck. But you watch, next race, also look at the turbo, the way that thing fluctuates. No. It's got no braking. Oh, what? We were straight. Somehow kept it off the wall. Sure. So, I believe me and Take have actually in the same boat here. Yeah, this has not gone to plan at all. Oh my god, it's just continuously locking up. No, stop it. So I'm only driving like this for a hot sec just so you can actually see what's going on with the car. And like just how much I need to correct it as I do. So now my next question is, what do I really bother with? Do I bother with the intermediates, or do I bother with just going straight wet and leaving it that way throughout the whole race? Because this is what we're dealing with. And this isn't fun. That nothing changed out of that whole thing and it still spun me. Alright. So this is gone absolute to shit, and this will be a terrible backmarker race. Which is fine. I'm actually not too worried about it. Nope. No! How did I save it going one way but not the other? It's just, this game surprises me. Might have been the damage that was done on the car, potentially. Don't really know. Don't honestly care. Well, at least we got one. Hey Fletch, no. It was a good race, man. Shame you weren't there, but you know, you had your own thing to do. So you're probably curious as to why I'm sucking if you've been watching. Yeah, so me and Take were both on the hards, and that was not a smart move from either of us there. Luckily for us, we do have plenty of fuel. Please don't, and it didn't. It's just unstable. Didn't want to lap you again. Yeah, mate, cheers. As long as you don't keep lapping me, you bitch. We'll be right. This one is not going the plan, I'm not going to lie to you. So they probably will be doing a second one, and I will be more prepared. I was not actually prepared for this race to be a straight wet, and well, fuck. They're catching up. Hopefully I'll be already in the pits by the time they do that. Please don't car. Hopefully by the time they come around, I'll already be in the pits, and I will also be the fuck out of the way because they're coming in hot. This is just, yeah, that's a blue flag. Righto. There we go. I'm just gonna go straight racing wets, don't refuel. Yeah, this just has not gone to plan today. Yeah, look, I mean, it just all depends. Like, Laguna Seca, the track, is a very interesting track in general, especially with the corkscrew. Your car can become so easily unsettled there. It's not funny now. Let's do this while I can. I'm not even really on racing line, but people are still going to try and do some shady shit. Yes, I have blue flags, but no, he's not close enough to me, and I'm still struggling to get fucking any type of grip up that hill. Now, the racing line through here is actually on the left side of the track, so if people really want to get past me that badly, they are more than welcome to, but ultimately, I'd rather them do that on straights and not coming into hairpins and whatever else. Should have gone into his bro. No, I genuinely think wets. Look, I just didn't want to change again. I'm already fucking so far behind, dude. It's not funny. But, you know, it is what it is. Oh, you bitch. Come on. Unless it stays like this and I might end up going over, but I highly doubt it will. Oh god. Alright man, see you Friday. Hopefully, I'll be a lot better of a driver on fucking Friday. And we're gonna park it there. We're just gonna hold the brakes. Yeah, this one's going real well for me. Oh, the disqualification counter has started. Fuck off. Oh my god, I really hate this track. But I also like this track too, so meh. Yeah, maybe I should have went inches. That's something I do need to get better with this game, and I like, as much as I do love driving in the rain, obviously, yeah, it's something I need to get better at. And you know what? I'm actually going to go and take Fletcher's advice about this, and I will just say, fuck it, pit again, we'll change to inters, I'm not refueling. Old mate's still struggling, so I think also he's also done wets. But we'll see what happens. This has been a dismal race already. We're like, fuck, I'm basically I'm 3 laps down at this point. Do we have more braking power this time? Oh yeah. Don't know why the wets lock up so terribly, but oh well. And we actually have also a lot more grip, so yeah, righto. He was right. For, you know, a course that looks like this, so it's only drizzling at this point, so hopefully the course will just dry out. Remind me next race to start on the on intermediates, and it's still not pulling up enough for me. That's alright. I haven't driven on, actually I haven't driven in the water in a long time in this game, so, and with the new physics update too, it is different. It is completely and utterly changed really. Which is fine, I guess, and it's just not gonna turn. It just does not turn. Which is alright. They're just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna be a fucking round, come on. I'm kind of trying to stay in that line of the black, because this part of the black is actually like the lines of the track. Give or take on a few corners, which you can't help, but yeah. Oh, I wanted to slide then. Back in the second, oh boy. Yeah, look, this race is just going abysmally. Oh boy. Ooh, how the fuck did I say that? So basically, this is just to show you what the car looks like. Especially how it sounds, because this thing does sound nice. If it would fucking turn. Yeah, it just doesn't work well. I was doing really well earlier. Now I'm not. But that's expected. Once again, the whole thing has just changed. And the rain is now making the entire surface a lot more slippery. So, these guys are flogging it around here. I don't know how they're so good in the wet, but they're basically running the same tyres as well. Only slight difference is they might have a bit more horsepower and or whatever. Because not every car is the same horsepower either. Every car is different. I think also maybe just getting my braking points right for the whole entire track would be nice, but, you know, beggars cannot be choosers. Aha! Right, this is going to be interesting. So that bit of black screen there, that means that there is a break coming. It says there's going to be no water on the track whatsoever. That's leaving for another couple of laps. So the track will be drying out as we speak with all the cars and shit rolling over it. It's always going to have that bit of moisture until we start driving hards onto it. So I think next lap we'll see how we go around the track, and then we'll jump onto the hards. There's no way in the world am I catching up to anyone, but slider, there we go. Maybe get, you know, a quicker slap or something. Actually, Take is catching up to me. That's better. That's much better through there. What an improvement. For the 126.7 being the quickest lap as well. That's interesting. Send it, Pug. Yeah, mate, look, I can only attempt. The start of the race was not great. A bit hairy. It really just didn't want to pull up. Just didn't want to pull up at all, really. Whee. So maybe just, yeah, I'll give it one more lap on these tyres. The PXN wheel, now, it's interesting to say that. It's honestly, it's interesting. I've had to crank all the settings up to actually make it feel like I'm doing something, and I got a lot more resistance. That's just because that's how I like my wheels, to be really, really hard. But other than that, it's playing okay, dude. It's doing all right, so I can't complain. You know, it's still something I'm going to get used to, of course, after coming off of the Logitech G29 after 4 years. But other than that, man, it's still going alright. First purple sector with a 0.35. Sorry, 0.035. Tacky is going from intermediates to what? Because I'm half tempted to do the same, but I also just want to catch up. So that's not what I wanted to do. And there's fuck all brakes. I went from water to dirt, water to dry, real quick there. I think that's what caught me out. I'd go mediums. We can't go mediums, so it only goes racing hards, intermediates, and softs, and wets. So there are no mediums. Hams the 224.2, that's not bad either. I think I made the right decision by staying out on these for just that little bit longer. Spa tends to stay pretty wet. You're still a long way from thinking about softs. Yeah, mate, well, there are no softs. It's nothing but hards, so. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, I'm not like Take over here, who did go and put on the racing hards, so. Someone, the wing is also actually about to probably go on to racing hards as well. Interesting theory. It's a gamble. But it's also a gamble staying on intermediates when you know for a fact that halfway through the lap they could just burn up, so. Adventure 2 is also done it. Hiro Sato is also doing it. MH is also doing it. They're all starting to change now from the intermediates to the hards. We'll enjoy the rest of the race. Hopefully catch you on the other night. Good luck. Yeah, mate, will do. Thank you very much. And yeah, you should be able to catch me then as well, so of course, see you later, and we'll see you much later on tonight. Cheers, mate. we're going wide. You can hear the tyres start to hit the water there. Hams is now going in. I will also be probably going in this lap then. Oh, please just but it means you've got to be a little bit more careful this for the first few laps, because this track is, as Tom said there, it's still incredibly wet, and it will be for a while, but I feel as if the grip's just getting too much for the for the intermediates, and then we will actually start burning through this tyre quite quickly. That's half the problem. You will lose tyres if you don't start touching the wet patches of the track. Yeah, and everyone else is now starting to do it too, which means that Take actually done something smart and bared it out, whereas I want to get in front of him, obviously, but I can't if I'm about to pit. 2:23, that's not bad either. Right, one more lap on the fucking inters. See how we go. If we catch him, we catch him. If we don't, we don't. However, that looks promising for me, personally, that car right there. Don't know what it was, don't know who it is, but it's a target nonetheless. It's interesting how quick... Oh, someone has spun going into Eau Rouge. He's up the very top there, and I don't know where he is. We've got yellow flags now. He's got going again, but only just, so I'm going to make him stick on that side of the circuit. And that doesn't really matter either, because he's actually a lap in front of me. So that kind of sucks. But, you know, now I'm going to always have blue flag, you know, let him overtake me in my view. Even though he's miles away from me. You know, like, what's the fucking point? However, the intermediates are now starting to actually die out, but I'm also seeing that I'm still actually catching takes. So I'm guessing some places on this course and someone else is gone, someone actually left, and that is not Take, that's someone else. I actually don't know because I can't see. It wouldn't show me. So I'm still catching up to Take, so that tells me that there's still plenty of, you know, good grip on the track to continue using these tyres. Other than a few spots here or there. Now, once again, I will be getting shown the blue flags. Oops, someone else has gone over again. Hello? And he'll come out of ghost mode probably in a second. Oh, it is Take! Hello, friend! Take him on the outside, fuck it! That was great! Back, fuck up. Well, I'm not last, but why does it keep saying give way to faster cars when he's obviously not faster? Maybe because those other back markers are catching us, which doesn't make much sense, but I'm going to be pulling away from Take anyway, so I'm going to say this could be just a battle between me and Take at this point. Oh, hello, we got plastic. Take just fell off again. I don't know if you saw it in the, when I quickly went backwards, but Take was going very wide through the last bits of Eau Rouge there. Which is not what you kind of need to do on this course. Now, obviously, none of this really matters, because I'm still 2 laps down. So no matter who I really catch up to, it's not going to affect me at all, no matter how bad they fuck up. But we just caught up to 9th place, and Plastic Scouser just left. So that means that I've now been moved up into 13th place. It doesn't matter if I'm 2 laps down and they leave, I still move up the place, which is fucking phenomenal. Our mate here is struggling with these hard tyres here. As we see there, there's still so much life to be had into... Wow, that was actually a nice corner through here. The shame the Toyota was screwing me over there because he was holding me back a fair bit, hitting up that really quick time through that point. Someone else has just spun over the top of a rouge, if you can see it on the map there. Now, you're probably curious as to why I'm changing from first to second. Well, first gear is a very dangerous, high torquey gear, as it's supposed to be. And when you're trying to get as much traction through the corner as you possibly want and can, you really don't want torque. You want a little bit of torque, but you don't want much. Come on, mate. Alright, it's going to be a drag race. Here we go. Now, you just got to remember that I'm... What? Why have I ghosted through here? What? So there's no point in me even being a courteous driver if we're just going to have to move out of the fucking way. What? That's dumb as shit, game. So I'm ghosted. Right, so that can mean that if I decided to... What the hell did I just hit? What the fuck? Okay, but anyway, if that just means that if I wanted to just run straight through this dude, I could. That's really bad, you know, designing of the game here. You know, but then again, I understand why they do it, because people do not actually take half of this shit seriously. And if they weren't going to be ghosted out, well, guess what? It just means that you could take everyone else out for your own personal gain, and that's not what we're here to do. So it is annoying to see that, yeah, I can easily overtake him just by driving straight through him, but nothing I can do about it, honestly. Let's see what we got. Now my tyres are slowly starting to wear out, so... which means that the track is getting a lot more dry. It's getting dry as we speak. And it will just kill the tyres. Absolutely decimate them. And this dude will actually start running away from me. And I will start actually losing time to take. Now, if take does start gaining time on me, we have a big problem. It does mean that I'm going to have to re-pit again just to put myself on hards and hope for the best. For the moment, though, we're doing okay. I was about to overtake 9th place. I am 3 laps down. 2 laps down at least. Or maybe only a lap, really. And that's just been sent. Let's go. You can see that by every lap that the tires are wearing considerably quicker than I thought. And last time here, I don't know what the fuck caused it, but I just got airborne there. I don't know what from, I don't know why, but some unknown fucking reason, I ended up getting airborne. Now, will we be able to stay on the... Ooh, boy. So that green stuff out there is really, really slippery. I believe it's supposed to be like can turf or artificial grass. And, yeah, it is not fun. That was supposed to be the paint they put down. And, honestly, it makes me think they're supposed to be like the paint that they put down. But, nonetheless, it's still slippery as fuck. It's really not fun to get onto. I think I'm going to have to pit here. This will be my final lap on these, and then I will be going to the hards. Now, on the hards, I have a decent chance as I'm watching the track slowly dry out. Hopefully is the operative word here. Unless I can catch old mate, which... No. Good God. Hards, go, don't refuel it. Just fucking send it. So our mate's just hit the straight there, and I apparently cut pit lane, which makes sense because I went way too fucked into the first corner, so trying to get into pit lane is probably the problem there. However, I'll take a 12 if I have to. Slide. I could just feel the RSN there just start sliding out on me, so I probably did the right decision and pitted when I did. So lap 12 going 13. Seems like a good lap to actually pit on, which is awesome. And yeah, we should be right. It would just help if I got the gear changes correct, like now. Right, 3-second penalty coming in behind his 13 seconds behind me, which will put me maybe 10 seconds in front of him still. Unless he crashes. Now, my job is to quickly look at my fuel. 21 laps remaining, I should have enough fuel. Radar. Here comes some of the quicker times now, you'll start seeing them. The Professor, though, is in the front. And here comes Take. Now, Take is approaching the main hairpin back there. Okay, the first corner, and here we go. We're going to go through a Rouge. The quickest we've done so far is a 2:30 through a Rouge. 230 kilometers an hour. It is scary, and it is one of the most dangerous corners. One of the most dangerous corners in motorsport today. It really is a very high impact zone with such short runoff areas, especially on that corner. There is not much room for error, and normally error means fatality on this track. especially at Eau Rouge. And there goes Take once again through that hairpin. Not the hairpin, sorry, the chicane. He's just completely spinning around and he'll try and get back to going again. I don't know why I just changed up gears then, that was terrible. I'm really comfortable with this track, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good flowing track. This track does flow exceptionally well. And it's got a great mix of lots of different elements. From high speed corners to your hairpins that you got to take it, 70 to 80k an hour. Like it's got a lot of different things with this track. And that's ran really deep in there. Somehow pulled it up. But that's alright, it didn't affect me too much at the long run of it, so I'm fairly happy with that. A 224. Trying to just snag second gear there, and I couldn't quite reach the lever. the old paddle shift, so that happens. Take and another fella are actually arguing through the last two corners there. I don't know if anyone else saw that. 231 kilometers through there. And look at that, we actually are catching back up to 9th place now. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, we've made it. I'm happy with that. I think it's 9th place at least. But everyone's again is running away from us, so... Oh, there's a massive spin up at front there up ahead of us. There is 2 cars involved in that. That slowed down a lot of cars then. Absolute just... actually slowed down a lot of cars. It wasn't just those 2 cars that they slowed down. There was a few that were involved too. I don't know if they got hit or what, but yeah, it slowed a lot of them down. And luckily for us, we're still able to just keep pushing the same way we have been. Yeah, no, I'm always consistently looking everywhere and anywhere on my lots of information, so I'm also looking not only at my fuel, I'm also looking up at the map there to keep everything somewhat interesting for you guys, because let's be fair, watching me drive around the course for the next 15 laps is not the greatest pleasures to some. People like to hear my voice, and other people just kind of like watching the analytics of everything. So of course I've got my best times up, I've got the whole grid up that we can at least see. Oh, that's gonna be a tight one. And the weather radar, I can also change that, of course, to that for more nerdy people, and I can also change it to, that for the traction control and a few other bits and pieces. That's my fuel. So we are well and truly within a good fuel range here, so I'm happy with it. .2 for MH there. It's not bad either. Oh, that's a bit hard through there. I heard and I could feel the car start sliding actually as we've entered the second part of the chicane. Down into this nasty U-turn essentially is what it is. It's just a nasty corner. And yeah, so 30 seconds is the gap between me and Take. I now am 3 minutes 42 seconds behind the leader. I'm actually not really paying too much attention to that. Now it's 2:43, so I am losing time to him. That's why I keep going down. So. Oh, and the rain is back. I don't know when that popped up, but it did just then. Apparently, that's interesting. We can stay out on this for a little while longer, or we can pit. It's really up to what the game wants to do, and it's up to what I want to do, and I honestly have no fucking clue what to do. As I know. So, he's actually started pitting. 5th place has pitted. I think it's too early personally, so I might try one more lap out. See how you feel. Get a feel for the track. And then we will decide. Oh, please. Once again, because it is starting to get so wet again, actually, and the weird part is the track will become quite cold, and it will also cause the tyres to start heading to the colder settings of themselves, and once that happens, you actually start losing the grip, and you start losing the times and that, so you'll start to see me drop off, and we are now starting to see the sprinkles on the windscreen. Great. This has not been a great showing from me, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been fun. I always enjoy racing, but yeah, it's just not the greatest. So yeah, I think I will be pitting this lap, just to put it back on the intermediates, because I'm not really making much more time out of this slot, but I will definitely be chasing down this fella here. I don't know who he is, so don't ask me, but yeah. There's still so much grip here though, like, but no, we've got to do it because that's going to hit us, and those dark bits aren't great. So yeah, I'm not going to risk it. I'm actually going to go in. A lot of people probably are only seeing people go in and pitting. I'm looking at the weather radar. A lot of people probably could be looking at the radar too. We'll zoom it into 20Ks, but I don't want 50. Actually, no, I want 10. So it all depends on how quick it's really moving over towards us, and I think that is just too quick to do anything with it. So I will also probably be pitting. Yeah, I'm pitting. Watching that cloud roll in? Nah, not fun. Right, let's see if we can get away with not getting a penalty, and I think I might have done it. Intermediates, no fuel. Yep, I made the right decision because now it's coming down harder. That's what I was looking at, and that's why I was like, uh-oh. Fair play to everyone else. I've just had a shocking race, I'm not going to lie. So now, we'd have to get used to driving back in the wet, so we won't be having that much luck, I don't think. Hopefully a lot of other people start sliding out, doing a bunch of silly shit. Really gonna go to wet tyres for that. I've got to get that braking points correct again, and the professor is on 42% of fucking fuel there. That's interesting to say. I would have hated to think how slippery to drive the hard tyres really are. So first, second and third have pitted, or are in the middle of pitting, I should say. And yeah, hopefully everyone's all over the shop, in all fairness. He's just come out of the pits, Take has, so we're going to get more heavy rain here right as we speak, which means that's about to become back down to, you know, very small amount of rain, continuous small amounts of rain, and then it's going to probably give us one more big downpour. Maybe? Knowing how this game does work. A little bit of a shower still, maybe. Yep, we're about to get pounded again. Well, the top half of the track is. The bottom half, not so much. But the bottom half will probably get more rain in a second by something else. So that's coming through. There's a bit of rain down the very bottom of the block there where it says take 10 kilometers, where essentially that could wet the whole bottom of the side of the track, or not. We'll figure it out. Yeah. I've gained a bit of time again to the leaders, which is awesome. I'm now down to 4 minutes and 6 seconds, not 4 minutes and 21 seconds behind, so I reckon I would be up there with them, but due to the horrific start we've had, you know, it's just, yeah, it's not great. So they're on the 20th lap and I'm only on the 19th, so well, they're not getting around me again, no, that's for sure, and the only way I can really go is up. And of course more people are going to be leaving too as they get more frustrated with the race. More rain. That's a lot right there. That's big. That's a big cell of just nothing but pure rain. So maybe the heavy wets were, or the full wets were the right way to go. But I also just think the intermediates are always a really safe option unless you are consistently raining all the time. And this track, it doesn't do that. So if it's dark blue at all times, yeah, that's when you bring out the heavy wets. Then you can actually hear that the intermediate just started squealing down on the rear end. So it's a risk versus reward type of scenario there. And you can hear it right there too as I tried to turn in. That was just a lot of water. You can just hear the tyres actually squealing, so that bit of a downpour there has actually affected the hello, I'm about to overtake 10th place, hopefully. Not with a corner like this, I'm not. Ow, something just zapped me. Ow, that's really weird. Not a fan of that. No, I still think intermediates are the better shout for this particular occasions. Holy shit, that's a penalty. Yep, I was gonna say that had to be a penalty. It just didn't grip. Once again, the intermediates are going to be suffering here for a lap or two, just because of how much rain that really was there. Of course, all your braking points are also out of whack too, especially mine are, so I'll probably go run wide a bit here. No, we're good. I'm actually trying to really keep up to this fella in front. I wouldn't mind to. But it's just more heavy rain, I guess. So intermediates are going to be struggling here. Heavy wets have seemed to be the way to go here, especially in this stint. And there's, well, roughly 9 laps to go. That was terrifying. I don't know if you saw the car lurch that side before I just return it back to centre. But, you know, anything could happen, anything will happen, so I'm not overly unimpressed with it all. That's a big sell there as well. That's not what I need to see. Especially for the intermediates. Now, if I was, I'm not going to be pitting again, obviously, but if I was to pit right now, I would more than likely be putting wets on. Full-blown wets. So let's see what he does. This is Hams. He has gone for the full wets. Whereas I'm really not that interested in pitting again. I'm actually still making ground on first place. I'm going to try not to slide on out. That's better, but will it still be a penalty? I don't know. Still just a very nasty bit of track, this. You can actually hear just then the brakes were pushing the water out of the way of the tyres as we were under braking. Bit of a snap, should be right. That green stuff's so shit. Wow, I don't know how the fuck I held it like that, but I did. So yeah, the intermediates are struggling terribly actually at this point. They're not too bad, but I would hate to still be on the hards, which I don't think anyone is, because they wouldn't be getting anywhere. As I say that, there's actually someone really slow up ahead of us. That myself, and I believe that's 10th place in front of me, has just caught up to. So maybe they're on intermediate, or just don't know how to drive intermediates. I'm really not sure. Oof, that's going to probably be a penalty too. Not my luck. Oh, listen to it. It just didn't want to stop. It doesn't want to turn. It doesn't want to do anything. It's not great. So the intermediates are now struggling. Everyone in intermediates should actually be struggling. I'm losing time to the leader now. Which means that intermediates are no longer the quicker tyres of the track. It is now probably the wets that are the most quickest. Which is annoying. You can just hear like the rain and the water coming off of the tyres and really causing a nuisance. Now, if you think the next time I do this race, which I will be doing it again afterwards, it's just been abysmal, but the rain cycles will be changing, always, consistently. Oh, we're back into deep blues. So the rain will just keep moving around. That was a large slide coming off the arse end there. That's another one. I am actually now pushing quite considerably hard to actually catch up to these two. I shouldn't be because they're in their own league, but I also really want to catch up. Oh, well. It wasn't going to pull up and it didn't want to turn and it was scary. Is that a Nismo I see ahead of me? And I'm fairly certain Hams is the one with the Nismo, so this is interesting. Oh, there is no... Well, also, just to go back to the last lap, I'm amazed I didn't get a penalty there. Or you can hear it just not great, and Hams does have the penalty. So I was right in saying that was Hams. Interesting enough. I guess the water hasn't treated them very nicely either. Don't know what tyres he's on. We are still losing lots of time. Oh, maybe saved it. We are losing a decent bit of time now to the leader, obviously, so he is on wets. He's just got to be on wets because there's no way that you're getting any type of performance out of the intermediates. So now it's just going to be a race between the wets versus intermediates at this point, so... And for me, well, remember, I'm not even in 11th place, per se. I'm well in... Oh, wow, what a shit corner. That was just horrendous. I am, like, a lap down from everyone, so... However, I am in the slipstream of Hams now, so... You can just see me struggling with the car just through there. The Beamer is a really good car. You know, it's solid, it works well. It's maybe a little bit lacking in the middle speed, but other than that... And the acceleration is a little bit off too. What the fuck? Mate, I'm right beside you, dude. That was a risky move that you didn't even need to do. You are fucking nuts. But then again, remember, I'm actually ghosted, so it doesn't even fucking matter. I don't know why I'm pulling out of these things, because I'm so used to, you know, I guess, not being ghosted. Oh boy. And I'm not going to be ghosted again, so he can just go straight through me. It doesn't matter. Which is shit, because that's not how racing is in real life. It is weird, though, having another car's bonnet in your cab. That was really weird. I'm not a fan of that. And the best part is, I'm not affecting their race. I'm literally running my own race, which is funny as shit. We've got yellow flags as well. Hams has left? Fucking what? All because I overtook him. What? Now, these races do affect your driver rating and your safety rating, so every time that you exit one of these races prematurely, it hurts. You will not be up in this league if you continuously do it. And I should be back to being... No, I'm still grayscale. I'm still zapped out. That's really weird. Hiro Sato is in 9th. Now this is the one I was actually catching up to earlier and we were having issues trying to pass in. Oh, the snap. The snaps. I've got no grip. Don't know how the fuck I held that. It's really, really not fun now. Oh, we got a little bit of a wibble on and it fucked me. But once again, I have a penalty, so there's no real point in me trying to push hard for this. And also, I can just also phase through him, so I can just do that too. And actually be back inside of his car, which is really weird. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, I don't know what caused the engine power to cut out there. A little bit of a slide. I'm actually not too sure if the slipstream works when you're ghosted either. That's actually another really good point there too. That was good through there, but we still slid up a rouge. You can tell by the tyre squeal. Wow. There we go. We're right beside him, but he's not going to mean too much to it, and he's gotten back ahead of us. Oh, you can hear the brakes. You can hear the tires. As we're losing grip, trying to get around him. That's it, we've done it. It's not quick enough through here though. But he is quick on the exit. There he is, he's on the exit. He's coming through. How weird is that? The car just... Oh, what the fuck? That was a... What? Don't know what happened there. That's really annoying. Don't know what the fuck I did wrong, really. That was a great little race until, you know, it wasn't A, race, and B, that happened. Maybe I just hit a bit of water that he didn't. Maybe I've done something he didn't do. I don't know. You just heard it rev up through the roof then, so that was just me lightly brushing the curbing on that. And here we go again, we're going to be coming to this here, the end of these chicanes here. So these chicanes people seem to be struggling with. Well, ooh. Did I say that? a bit sideways. So this corner here we always going to be struggling on, so let's just go third, roll it in, nice bit of the apex, take it out wide, bring it back in, and we've gone loose again on the rear, but nowhere near as bad as last time because we continuously have to turn out of the corner to turn back into it, or at least to fix the car up. Now, old mate actually stuffed himself through here earlier. We've done really well. Ooh. We've done really well through there until that last little snap. I've got no idea what made me run wide here, but at least down here. But yeah, it just happened, which was really weird. I've never had to really run wide there. I've only got 4 laps to go, thankfully, so I cannot really complain. Well, that's a bit wide through there. Oh, it's so disgusting when it happens right there. Because it's just painful, like it completely fucks the whole braking point. Tank. Slow it down, just oh no. I don't know what happened there. I actually do know what happened there. I hit the brakes and I think I'm good. I don't have a penalty. Intriguing. Maybe because I was already out of shape. There's no advantage gained, I guess. That's actually not even how this penalty system works. I've really got no idea. Once again, he's just disappearing into the sunset as per usual. I'm actually keeping the leader fairly happy at a, what, 410. Don't spin it. Well, oh fuck. You say don't spin it, and I haven't done that yet, actually. No, I haven't spun it this race. But I didn't pick the right tyres off the start, and it has absolutely fucked my race. I've got a yellow flag. Someone's binned it over in the, just over the next corner here, so that'll be one more position that I might get to play with for a hot sec. Might being the operative word there. It is now disgustingly wet on track. There is a blue flag. That's take. What? I'm about to overlap take. Take is behind me. And Wing. Wing's gone as well. I'm on that slipstream, bro. Give me that fucking slip. Perfect overtake. But it doesn't even matter anyway because he can just phase into me. Watch this. If he's going to phase into me, and he will, he's going to be a fuckwit about it, especially going up Eau Rouge, which is just rude. And there goes Take. And whoop, there goes Wing. And still not a penalty. Yay. So I've got 2 laps remaining. it'll be probably my last lap, next lap around. As we've gone to the braking zone by wing. Yeah, so the cool part is I'm actually ghosted. So my race doesn't affect anyone. My race doesn't even affect Take anymore. Take is now a lap behind me. So that's pretty phenomenal. So obviously this race is not yet, don't jinx it. Smart ass, thank you. That fucking green shit out there is so terrifically shit. Oh, that's a spin. No, caught it, we're good. Uh-oh. Wee. Don't do it. Come on. Almost. Got a nice and sideways. This means that you now finish work. Does it, Panda? Wee. This will actually be Take's last lap, this lap around, so it has to be. Oh, that's a really deep braking zone. I actually completely missed that by a good margin. So there you go, final lap for me, which means that Take's about to finish his lap. As soon as Take hits that finish line, he'll be done. I'd say so. That would be the end of that. Yep, he's finished. His time also disappeared a while ago, so yeah, I don't know. This is a really grueling track though, like if you don't get it right, especially under the circumstances, you know, it's just a really awkward track to get used to get drive on, and there it is, first place is finished. So I might not even finish, I might DNF. But we'll soon find out. I have a whole minute to get around this track now. So he was actually nowhere near catching me. I'd actually done really well at holding him down. Oh my god. Wow. That was a bit hairy. Oh, you finished an hour ago. Wait, you finished an hour ago? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh well. Nah, I don't make it. Damn. Well, 11th place isn't terrible. It's not great though either. 216.4 Ks there just driven. And $88,000 have been awarded. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I will hopefully be back on later. That will be the end of the stream for right now. I will come back and do another race, hopefully before this ends, because I picked the first round to do it in. So I'm to 153 points. I came 11th, which is 40 points, apparently. Yep. Hopefully I'll be back on after everything ends. Hopefully before it all ends, so I can get one more race in. And the last race is, I believe, at 2,300 hours. 2,300 hours being 11 p.m. But no, guys, I believe that'll wrap it up. Let's just have a quick look at when it finishes. Yeah, I was right. 2,300 hours, so 11 o'clock. Wow. Yeah, right. So it literally does take an hour to do that. Shit. Alright, guys, we'll talk later. We'll hopefully be able to stream it, either the 10 o'clock or the 11 o'clock one, and that will be hopefully the better race. So you guys take care and enjoy. Goodbye.